Our topic today is elevating your stories, going from good to great. Same with like elevating your screenplay from good to great, because the key is if you have a screenplay that people are reading and they're like, oh, it's good, probably not going to be the thing that gets made or gets you to the next level. It needs to be a screenplay where people read it and they go, this is amazing. This is a killer script. I've got to be involved with this. And I've had situations like that. And I try with every film to get a script where people respond positively. Because when they do, you get actors that you would never believe. Because there's a little secret. Actors love to work. And they love to work for great scripts. So if you can provide them a great script, and there's so few great scripts out there, you're unique. You've delivered them this killer script, and that goes the same for directors and producers. People want to be involved with great stories. So how do you elevate from that good story to that great story? The key that I would say is coverage. You need to get coverage reports on your movie. Now, there are places online that do them. I can't specifically recommend anyone because I haven't used those. I've used coverage readers in the past that were in kind of a small circle that I reached out to, and they'd send a coverage report to you. And that is something that truly helps, because if you get more than one, I really do subscribe to the fact that you should do more than one. I would say 3, so you can look for trends. If 3 people say that your dialogue needs work, then your dialogue needs work. But maybe one says the dialogue's good, another says it's fair, and then the third says it's excellent. You can take that with a grain of salt. But you can look for trends that way. But the coverage report can be gotten in many ways. Like I said, if you just Google coverage report, you'll see some places. But in the past, what I've done is I've placed ads on Craigslist Los Angeles. It can only be Craigslist Los Angeles. Can't be Craigslist Cleveland or wherever. It's just LA, where you'll place an ad for someone to do coverage for a screenplay. You'll get all kinds of prices in there. You could probably get a coverage report for $100 or so. And so if you're doing 3, that's $300 you're spending on your screenplay to potentially make it from good to great to killer, right? You're getting people that's reading it. Now, say you don't want the coverage report, well, then you have to have a group of good readers that are not going to cheerlead you and go, yeah, it was good. You know, I didn't really understand the ending, but dude, good for you that you wrote the whole thing. What does that do for you? That does nothing. You need somebody that's going to give you critique and say, it loses it in the 3rd act. You know, you had me up to that, and then, but why would this guy do this and quit the police force? Because that makes no sense. You got to fix that. And if you have that small group of readers that will give you that honest critique, then you take that, you do the rewrites. Remember, writing is rewriting. So there's nothing that says you can't continually rewrite up to the point before you're throwing it out there and sending it and kind of presenting it to the world. You have your small circle you're showing it to, you're getting coverage, you're getting reads on it, you're making changes, you're making it better, and then that's the screenplay that you put out there. But it's got to be something where people are responding right away. So you see what they're doing, see what their reactions are, and if the reactions are mediocre, then rewrite it again. Same time, rewrite it again. You know, more mediocre reactions, rewrite it again. And sooner or later, you'll get to the point where it's a killer script and somebody says, I have to be involved with this movie. And then you're off to the races.